clock is ticking on the wall, but time don't seem to move at all. I'm tracing shadows with my eyes underneath these hollow skies. Four white walls, they know my name, but they don't feel my hidden pain. The air is thin, the light is low, nowhere left for me to go. I'm caught inside the in-between, a ghost within a lonely scene. And I'm just listening to the echoes, echoes of a silent room, where every whisper feels like thunder and every memory starts to bloom. Just me and the emptiness tonight, fading out of the morning light. I reach for ghosts of things I've lost. I'm counting up the heavy cost of staying here, of being still, against the world, against my will. The dust is dancing in the air, a lonely spark with no one there. Silence isn't empty, it's heavy and it's loud. I'm looking for a heartbeat in this lonely, quiet crowd. I'm drifting and drifting away. I'm just listening to the echoes, echoes of a silent room, where every whisper feels like thunder and every memory starts to bloom. Just me fading out of the morning light. Echo, just echoed in this silent room, watching the shadows crawl, waiting for the rain to fall. Just let me fade into the blue. The streetlights hum a lonely tune underneath the hollow moon. The pavement's wet with silver rain while I try to wash away the stain of a day that felt too long. of a place I don't belong. My feet don't touch the ground no more. I'm walking through an open door, into the dark, into the wide, with nowhere left for me to hide. 'Cause I'm just a midnight drifter, floating through the neon haze, a silent ghost, a lonely shifter, lost inside a purple maze. I don't wanna find my way back home. I'd rather be out here all alone. Empty buses pass me by like stars across a concrete sky. I see my face in the window glass, watching all the strangers pass, but no one looks and no one sees the shivering man beneath the trees. The city brings a heavy sigh, and I just watch the clouds go by. I'm weightless now, I'm thin as air. I could be going anywhere but I'm just a midnight drifter, floating through the neon haze, a silent ghost, a lonely shifter, lost inside a purple maze. I don't wanna find my way back home. I'd rather be out here all alone, just drifting, drifting through the dark until the sun finds a smile. But for now, I'm going to the dawn. Midnight drifter, stay lost. Just drifting, drifting through the dark until the sun finds a spark. But for now I'm gone, until the dawn. Midnight drifter, lost till lost. Street lights home, my street lights, dead. The street lights home. The street lights home. The street lights home. Oh, the street I'm standing where the ocean meets the land, with a handful of salt and a heart full of sand. The sun is dipping low, we're bleeding red, thinking about the words we never said. The waves are pulling back away from me, like everything I thought we'd ever be. The colors bleed from gold to gray. I'm watching the light just slick away, and I'm reaching out, but my hands are cold. Tired of the stories that I told, and I'm staring at fading horizons, watching the edge of the world disappear. The ghosts of the skyline are rising while I'm still standing right here. It's getting dark, it's getting wide, and there's nowhere left for me to hide from the fading horizon. The ships out there are nothing but a spark, getting swallowed by the coming of the dark. I used to think that I could sail away, find a place where the sunlight used to stay. But the compass is broken, the map is torn. I'm just a traveler, weary and worn. Is there anything beyond the blue? Anything left that's honest and true? Or are we just shadows chasing the sun, until the day is finally done, till the light is gone? Staring at fading horizon. spill silver on the wooden floor. I've locked the bolts and I've barred the door. No music playing, just the hum of the night. I'm standing still in the pale lamplight. I take a step and it follows my lead. The only partner that I'll ever need. 1, 2, 3, we move through the dark. 2, 2, 3, without a single spark. No touch, no breath, no beating heart. Just two silhouettes, never apart. And I'm dancing, dancing with my shadow, whirling in a room of hollow air, spinning through the highs and the lows, to a rhythm that isn't really there. It won't leave me, and it won't let go. In this lonely silent show, just me and my shadow. I reach for a hand, but that grass got the wall. It catches me every time that I fall. It mirrors my sadness, it mirrors my grace, but it has no eyes and it has no face. We glide past the mirror and we glide past the pain, like a slow motion ghost in the pouring rain. Maybe I'm crazy, or maybe I'm free in this dark room where there's only me. I'm lost in the movement, I'm lost in the sway. Pray in the morning stays far, far away. Cause when the light dies, we both disappear into the blackness, away from the fear. And I'm dancing, dancing with my shadow, whirling in a room of hollow air, spinning through the highs and the lows, to a rhythm that isn't really there. It won't leave me, and I won't let go. In this lonely silent show, just me and my shadow. To breathe, don't leave me down. To breathe in the dark somehow. To breathe, just a shadow. To breathe, just a ghost of the one I used to love the most. I walk down the street we used to know, where the wild grass and the ivy grow. I thought I heard you laugh in the breeze, rustling through the skeletons of trees. I turned around, but the air was still, just a hollow ache that I can't feel. I'm chasing smoke, I'm chasing light, in the middle of a sleepless night. You're everywhere and nowhere to. I'm just a silhouette of me and you, 'cause you're just the ghost of a memory flickering in the corner of my eye. A whisper of what we used to be. Underneath a cold and distant sky, I reach for the air where you should stay. Like a dream, you just drift away. You drift away. The Polaroids are turning yellow and old. The stories we wrote have all been told. I keep your sweater at the back of the door, a scent of perfume that exists no more. It's a heavy weight, this invisible tie, a beautiful truth and a painful lie. If I close my eyes, can I make you real? Can I find the heart that I used to feel? Or am I just haunting these empty halls, reading the writing on the walls? Are you the ghost, or am I? 'Cause you're just a ghost of a memory, flickering in the corner of my eye. A whisper of what we used to be. Underneath a cold and distant sky, and reach for the air where you should stay. Like a dream, you just drift away. Just a ghost fading in a hallway. Just a ghost. I love you anyway, until I guess I get to, till I'm a ghost, just like you. The stars are cold and miles apart, like the empty spaces in my heart. I've lost the signal, I've lost the line. I'm running out of oxygen and time. The earth is small, a marble of blue. Everything I loved is out of view. No up, no down, no left or right, just the endless curtain of the night. I'm letting go of the heavy ropes of all my fears and all my hopes. And I'm drifting through the void, like a broken piece of an asteroid. No gravity to pull me down, no solid earth, no busy time. just the silence and the silver light falling through the blackness of the night, lost in the radio hums with static and dust. The iron in my soul is starting to rust. I see the galaxy spinning slow, watching the places I'll never go. There's a peace in being this alone, with no direction, no telephone. Weightless, I'm finally weightless. Nothing to carry, nothing to prove. Too far away for the world to move. Just a spark in the dark, floating, of the universe sleep, drifting, I'm standing in the hallway light. The house is cold, the air is tight. I walk up to the silver glass and watch the ghost of me just pass. But the face I see is a jagged line, a map of scars that used to be mine. One crack for the promises you broke, one for the words I never spoke. I'm staring at a million hearts, and I see puzzle of broken hearts. I'm looking at shattered reflections, trying to find where the beauty went. 1,000 different directions, that's already spent. I reach for the blast, but I cut my hand on a version of me I don't understand. Shards on the floor. I'm not who I was before. The colors are bleeding, the edges are sharp, like a broken string on a lonely heart. I see a piece of a smile from a year ago, before the rain, before the snow. But it's separated by a deep dark vein, a physical mark of the mental strain. Can I glue the pieces back, or will I always see the black? The lines that run across my eyes, underneath these fractured skies. I'm a mosaic of everything that went wrong. Trying to find where the beauty went. 1,000 different directions of a life that's already spent. I reach for the blast, but I cut my hand on a version of me I don't understand. Shards on the floor. I'm not who I was before. Pick up the pieces, careful. Watch how they glisten in the dark sun. I'm just a million bits of glass, waiting for the night to pass. Broken, shattered, reflected. I've mastered the way the shadows crawl across the ceiling and down the wall. I know which floorboard makes a sound when there's no one else to be found. I pour one cup and I set one chair and talk to the cold and empty air. It's a quiet house, it's a heavy heart. I've turned my loneliness into art. I paint the walls with my own size and hide the truth behind my eyes. And I'm practicing the art of being alone, building a castle out of skin and bone, where the phone doesn't ring and the birds don't sing, and I don't have to feel a single thing. It's a cold kind of freedom, a gray kind of grace, finding my home in this empty space. I've learned how to sleep on just one side, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. I watch the rain write poems on a pane, a rhythmic ritual to numb the pain. I don't check the door, I don't wait for a knock. I'm just a witness to the ticking clock. You say that silence is a golden gift, but I'm just waiting for the clouds to shift. Is it a masterpiece or a tragedy? It's quiet life I built for me. This wall I built around my soul. And I'm practicing the art of being alone, building a castle out of skin and bone, where the phone doesn't ring and the birds don't sing, and I don't have to feel a single thing. It's a cold kind of freedom, a gray kind of grace, finding a home in this empty space. Table for one, down doing fine, shadow for two, crossing the line. It's a knife on the way I disappear. Just me, right here. The morning comes with a heavy breath, a world between life and death. I step outside into the white, where the sun is swallowed by the night. I can't see my hands, I can't see the path, just the cold remains of the aftermath. Is that your voice or just the wind? Where does the ghost of us begin? I'm walking blind, I'm walking slow to a place where the shadows go. And I'm chasing whispers in the mist, secrets that were never kissed. 1,000 echoes, soft and blurred, every word I never heard. I'm floating in the pale and gray, watching the world just melt away, lost in the whispers, whispers in the mist. The trees are tall and faceless kings, hiding all the broken things. I reach for a branch but I touch the air, I feel presence everywhere. But when I turn to see your face, there's nothing but this silver space. Maybe the fog is inside my head, just 1,000 echoes, soft and heard. Every word I never heard. I'm falling ever pale and gray, watching a world just melt away, lost in whispers, whispers in the mist. Hush now, can you hear it? Wait now, do you feel a ghost in a white, chilling in the light, just whispers, only whispers. The sun is screaming through the blinds, but I'm still stuck between the lines of a letter that I'll never send, of a story with a bitter end. My mug is sitting on the wooden tray, a bit dark to start the day. I take a sip but I don't feel the heat. I'm watching people walking on the street. They look so busy, they look so sure, while I'm staring at the kitchen floor. And I've got cold coffee and blue skies, a heavy heart and tired eyes. The world is bright but I'm in the shade, watching the plans that we both made turning to dust in the morning light. Yeah, everything's wrong even though it looks right. Cold coffee and blue skies. The radio was playing something sweet, a happy song with a plastic beat. I wanna reach out and turn it off. My throat is dry and my heart is soft. I should get up, I should get dressed, but I'm just a ghost in a Sunday best. Why does the sun have to shine so loud? I'm looking for a single lonely cloud to match the weather inside my head, to cover the things that I should have said. But the sky is clear and you're not here. And I've got cold coffee and blue skies, a heavy heart and tired eyes. The world is bright but I'm in the shade, watching the plan that we both made turning to dust in the morning light. Yeah, everything's wrong even though it looks right. Cold coffee and blue skies. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. I'll keep it to myself. A bitter taste and a perfect view without you. Without you. I was folded from a single sheet of a letter that was never sweet. Careful creases in a pointed bow, ready for the river's gentle flow. The sky turned black and the clouds grew tall. I wasn't ready for the rain, fall. The ink is running, the edges are soft. The wind is lifting my spirit aloft. But gravity is a cruel, hard friend, bringing me closer to the end. And I'm just a paper boat in a storm, looking for a place that's dry and warm. The waves are mountains, the rain is lead. I'm barely hanging by a single thread, spinning in circles, lost at sea. Is there anyone left to rescue me? Just a paper boat in a heavy storm. The water soaking through my white floor. I can't remember what I'm sailing for. I passed the wreckage of baby ships with silent prayers on their wooden lips. If they couldn't make it, how can I? Beneath this angry, weeping sky, I'm tearing at the seams, I'm drowning in my dreams. One more wave, one more lightning strike. 'Cause this what being alone is like. To be so thin, to be so small, to wait for the ocean to take it all. But I'm just a paper boat in a storm, looking for a place that's dry and warm. The winds are mountains, the rain is lead. I'm barely hanging by a single thread, spinning in circles, lost at sea. Is there anyone left to rescue me? Just a paper boat in a heavy storm, sinking slow. Let the water in, nowhere to go. Where do I begin? Just a scrap of paper in a world of blue, waiting for the tide to cool me through. I left my shoes by the garden gate. I'm tired of carrying all this weight. My bones feel hollow, my blood feels light. I'm drifting out of the reach of night. The ground is pulling, but I don't stay. I'm just a balloon that slipped away. No more anchors, no more chains, no more counting up the stains. I'm rising up through the silver haze, leaving behind the crowded maze. And it's a weightless sorrow, a drifting ache, a quiet heart that's too soft to break. I'm floating over rooftops high. A lonely kite in a bruised purple sky. I don't feel the cold, I don't feel the pain. I'm just a shadow above the rain in this weightless sorrow. I see the people like tiny dots, tangled up in their honey knots. They're running fast, they're falling down, but I'm the king of this empty town. The air is thin and the stars are near. It's so quiet I can finally hear. Is it a blessing or is it a curse to be disconnected from the universe? To have no center, to have no home, just a wandering soul in the great unknown. Higher and higher away from the fire. Drifted ache, a quiet heart that's too soft to break. I'm floating over the rooftops high, a lonely kite in a bruised purple sky. I don't feel the cold, I don't feel the pain. I'm just a shadow from the rain in this weightless sorrow. Up here, everything is small. Up here, I don't have to phone. Just drifting, weightless, so very weightless. I laid a blanket on the cold, damp grass, watching the ghost of the daylight pass. The city lights are a muffled glow, far beneath where the lonely go. I'm looking up at the ancient light, the burning diamonds of the night. Millions of miles, millions of years, far away from my human fears. They don't know my name, they don't know my face. I'm just a speck in this hallowed space, and I'm stargazing in solitude, finding a rhythm in the quiet mood. The Milky Way is a lonely road, carrying a heavy, silent load. I'm talking to the stars, but they don't speak back. They just shine through the holes in the black. Just me and the sky, wondering why. Maybe there's a soul on a distant moon, whistling the same forgotten tone. Looking for a sign, looking for a spark, in the middle of the great and endless dark. Do they feel the vacuum? Do they feel the cold? Are they tired of doing what they're told? The North Star steady, the planet spins slow. I got nowhere left that I need to go. I'll tell it to nothing, I'm free as the light, sailing through the ocean of the deep midnight, until the sun calls to steal the view. And I'm stargazing in solitude, finding a rhythm in a quiet mood. The Milky Way is a lonely road, carrying a heavy silent load. I'm talking to the stars, but they don't speak back. They just shine through the holes in the back. Just me and the sky, wondering why. A billion suns, but I'm still cold. A billion go to sleep, go to sleep. The station clock is frozen at 2. I'm standing on a platform thinking of you. The iron tracks are cold and long, like the final notes of a broken song. A distant whistle, a screech of steel. I've forgotten how the heart should feel. The doors slide open with a heavy sigh. I step inside as the world goes by. Fluorescent lights and empty rows, God only knows where this journey goes. And I'm riding on the last train home, through the dark where the lonely roam, watching my reflection in the window pane, against the rhythm of the midnight rain. No one's waiting at the end of the line, just the ghost of a life that used to be mine, on the last train home. The city lights are a neon blur. I can't remember who we were before the silence, before the distance, before I stopped putting up resistance. We're moving fast, but I'm standing still, chasing a dream that I'll never fill. inhale, my face in the glass is ghostly and pale. Don't stop the engine, don't slow down, I'm not ready for my silent town. Just let me drift in this metal cage until I turn the final page. And I'm riding on the last train home, through the dark where the lonely roam, watching my reflection in a window pane against the render of a midnight. On the last train home, next stop, nowhere, next stop, empty. Just the hum of the tracks and the smell of the rain. I'm going home to the pain. I'm lying on the bottom of a silent sea, where the light of the sun can't reach me. The world above is a frantic race, but here there's only empty space. No air to breathe, but I don't mind. I've left the oxygen far behind. The pressure is a heavy, warm embrace, hiding the tears upon my face. I'm sinking deeper, I'm sinking slow, into the places where the currents go. And I'm drowning in the stillness tonight, far away from the noise and the light. No more screaming, no more sound in this ocean where I'm finally found. It's so quiet, it's so deep, like a long and endless sleep, drowning in its stillness. The shadows dance like velvet weeds. I've sown my heart with heavy seeds. I watch the bubbles rise and break, like every choice I didn't make. There's no more hunger, no more thirst in this bubble where the world is reversed. Don't try to save me or pull me up. I've had enough from the bitter cup. The surface is a storm I can't endure, but down here the silence is pure. Let the water fill my soul, let the quiet take control. like a long and endless sleep, drowning in the stillness. Still, so still, that the blue turns to black. There's no way back, just the silence, just the peace finally released.